right. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. It's the brother from the city Indianapolis camp. Gonna start by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Karkadash. Them honors the apostles and elders, great millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and salutation to you brothers pushing this truth week in, week out in sincerity, charity, and love in the spirit of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. You got a lot of people out here who are not teaching the right doctrine. All right. Coming up with their coming up with their own sayings of the Bible instead of coming straight up out of the scriptures. All right, and you see this with a lot of these other camps. All right, and what these people are doing, they're leading the people astray. All right, and the Lord is going to deal with you people for doing these things, man. All right, you false prophets. Okay, you were taught the 100% gospel, the truth, but you strayed away from it to do what? To ultimately collect that bag. All right. So I'm going to bring out a few precepts, and Lord willing, be edifying unto the body. All right. This is 2 Peter 2:1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there should be false teachers among you. All right. The Lord was warning us about these people that's going to come and teach not the 100% gospel. All right. Teach not the 100% truth of the scriptures. All right. And we see this with these other camps. What do they say? You can do all types of things on the Shabbat. All right. Recently you had with the Passover, not eating the bitter herbs. All right. Excuse me, Salakia. These are false teachings. All right. It is really heavy in Israel. All right. Shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon them swift destruction. All right, and they do deny Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because a lot of them don't go by their name. All right, so you're denying Yahweh Shai. All right, and it says it's going to bring swift destruction upon you. All right. And you got a lot of people that follow these ways, man. All right. And you're going to be shameful in that day for following these ways. All right. You know, the Lord is not dealing with these false teachers, man. Okay. All right. This is Matthew 24. All right. And 24. And this is a red letter, so these are the words of Yahweh Shai. For there shall arise false Mashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. If it was possible. All right? Because the elect is going to obtain 100% truth. So the lies and the things that you guys tell, or the way that you break down the scriptures, the elect is not going to accept it. Okay? The elect is not going to accept it. They're going to obtain 100% truth. All right? The elect, speaking of the Lord's chosen. All right? They're not going to accept these false teachings and these false doctrine. All right? That's not going to be prohibited for the elect. All right? You know what did it say? Behold, I have told you before. All right, so the Lord had already warned us that these things should happen. All right? So this is nothing new, you know. These guys come out and say all type of blasphemy things, man. All right? You can pop your woman in the bud and all types of wicked things that they say that you can do, man. All right? The Lord is not dealing with that, man. Okay, not on no type of basis. Okay, this is Matthew 7:15. Beware of false prophets, which is in the red letter again, with Yahweh Shai's words. All right. I'm going to read it in NLT. It says, beware of false prophets who come disguised as harmless sheep, but are really va- uh, vicious wolves. Salakia. Vicious wolves, man. All right, and it says this in the KJV. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are ravaging wolves. All right, they come to pretty much, man, get what they can get up out of you, man. All right, they're not coming to help you obtain salvation. All right, they're not coming to help you get close to Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, they're coming to manipulate you, to not give you this 100% gospel. Okay, they change the words of the scriptures. All right, and the scripture says who should change the words should be put to death, man. All right, and that's what these people are doing when it comes to the scriptures, man. They'll change the scriptures up to obtain their lifestyle, or make the gospel to the way that they want to live. All right, and they draw a lot of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in with them. All right, with their fair speeches. All right, your clever words. All right, their so-called brotherhood. Okay, just like you just seen the group, you had to get maced in the eyes, man. All right, you had to be sprayed in the eye with mace when preparing for combat. All right, well, the scriptures say that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they're teaching their people to be carnal, man. All right, which is totally against the scriptures. All right, because the Lord said, scriptures say, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Okay, the Lord is going to have our back. We don't have to be out here on a carnal level, man. All right, you got a lot of these camps that are actually out here on those type of carnal levels, but not us here in GMS. All right, we're walking on a spiritual level, not a carnal level, not a carnal mindset. All right. You know, so you got to really be careful of who you're following. Okay, we're gonna jump down to you know, we're gonna jump down to 21 because a lot of y'all think that y'all doing right, but you're not. This is Matthew 7:21. Now everyone that says unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. All right, that's doing what? Giving out the 100% truth of the gospel. All right, not leading the people astray. Okay, not taking the Lord's holy days and making them into parties. All right, the Sabbath has to be a party. All right, I'm not worshiping one man. Okay, these are the things that these other camps are doing. All right, man riding there on a horse is as if he's Yahweh Shai. You know. All right, this is 7. Many will say in that day, Lord, O Lord, have I not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. Yeah, a lot of you other camps think because certain things that you have done, you're prophesying and different things like that. But if you're not doing this truth 100%, Lord don't care about that, man. These little works that you have done, all right? All right? The Lord not dealing with that. If you're not giving out this 100% gospel, if you're not telling this 100% truth, it don't matter what you done did. Okay? And it says, and then will I profess unto them, I have never known you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. All right? The Lord not going to deal with you, man. All right? Because what you telling our people to do simple acts. All right? All right? Cause I'm going to read it in NLT so you can really understand. All right? It says, but I will reply, I never knew you. Get away from me, you who broke God's laws. All right? Okay? These people don't keep up, they don't try to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, all right, the way that they're supposed to be kept. Especially telling you to do these wicked acts, man. All right? Charging for breakdowns. How wicked is that, man? All right? The scripture say, freely given, freely received, freely given. Roughly paraphrasing. This gospel shouldn't cost you to get it. Should be a price tag of how to obtain salvation from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But that's what these false prophets do, man. All right? That's exactly what they do because what? It's all about what? The money. All right? The so-called bag. Okay? This is Romans 16 and 18. For they that are such serve not our power Yahweh Shai Mashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speech do they deceive the hearts of the simple. All right? They not out here to serve Yahweh Mashiach. They out here to try to get that bag, you know? They want to obtain money, okay, as much as possible. You know? They're not out here to help you obtain salvation. They're drawing you in to obtain money to do what? To build up their status quo. Okay? Build up their riches. Here, aka Babylon, where the riches will come to none, as the scriptures speak of. You know? So you got to be really careful, you know, dealing when it comes to dealing with this truth, man. All right? You got to be really, really careful, man. This is Deuteronomy 18 and 20. But the prophet which shall presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak. All right? And you got a lot of them that speak words that Yahweh has not commanded them to speak. They say what they want to say so they can do what they want to do. All right? And a lot of you Negroes, Latinos, and Americans are following these people. All right? You're going to be destroyed with these people. All right? That shall speak in my name, was like I have not commanded him to speak, or shall speak in the name of other gods, even that prophet shall die. All right? Just like what they say, you call the you call the Lord by any name. No, that's not what that's not how that goes. You can't just call the Lord by any name. You got to know the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right? You have to know the name, man. All right? You can't just speak any name, man. Okay? And it says, if thou say in thy heart, how shall we know the word which the Lord has not spoken? When a prophet speak in the name, once again, all right? You got to know that name. In the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord have not spoken, but the prophet has spoken it presumptuously. Thou shalt not be afraid of him. All right. So they say things is going to happen and it's not going to happen and it happens another way. Hey, that's on them, man. All right, I'm reading the NLT. If the prophet speaks in the Lord's names, but prediction does not happen or come true, you will know that the Lord did not give the message. The prophet has spoken without my authority and need to not be feared. All right. So if they say certain things and they don't come to pass, or they want to switch it up, they switching it up because what? The Lord didn't ordain them to prophesy these things, man, or to speak these things. All right. You're gonna see that soon, okay? Especially with this potato chip that's coming, man. A lot of these false prophets say that it's totally different things, a white woman and all types of other things. But you're going to see that the apostle and prophets of Great Millstone was telling you the truth about what that potato chip's going to be. All right, and we're going into the mark when I speak of the potato chip. Okay, we have to watch how we present certain words. All right, on these platforms because they'll ding us for it. But you're going to see that the words that the apostles of Great Millstone have been preaching for years were true. All right, amen. Hey, stop just taking what these camp leaders of other camps, stop just taking what they words for value. All right, and like we say this all the time. Our apostles tell us what? Go read it and search it out and find it out for yourself. Okay? So, Lord willing, was edifying into the body with that. Shalom.